So you've made some mistakes in your life and you've gotten to a point where you now have to measure your blood sugar because you can't trust yourself. Not around food, not around women. We understand that high carb, high sugar is actually better for your blood sugar. I think we can all agree to that. Add refined sugar to fruit and then you'll have good blood sugars. We all know that, but we want to see it for ourselves. Everyone says this, low fat is the key to healing diabetes, so I've been testing it. I would love to have a continuous blood sugar monitor, but we will talk about why I would never use one of those and my little things that I've learned over the past couple weeks. So in case you're new to diabetes life, you think that lowering sugar helps you because when you eat sugar, your blood sugar spikes, and therefore removing the sugar will keep your blood sugars low. That's one theory, and it does work, but you'll never be able to eat sugar again. And by sugar, I mean like potatoes and rice and fruit, bananas and berries. All that fun stuff that we are clearly designed to eat. It's colorful, it's shiny. Like that's our food. Fruits and vegetables, it's in the Bible. Starch, it's in there too. I'm sure potatoes, a lot of potato Bible passages. I've seen them. I don't think there's one mention of potatoes in the Bible. That's devil's root. Oh God, okay, whatever. So we've learned that high carb is good. I've been testing my sugars and I've noticed a couple things. One, if I'm active, the sugars come right down. The other day I made a smoothie. It was like whack load of bananas, a blender full of bananas with carob powder and sugar in it and berries. Blended it up, couldn't believe how much I drank, and then I left to go out in nature, and I got a bunch of nature footage, and it was a great day, and came back 2 hours later, blood sugar was like 4.3. I was like, that is perfection. Like, that is how it's done. Like, once you lower the fat in your diet, the sugar can easily enter your cells, and it shouldn't linger for long, but you can't just trust that and sit on your ass all day and then eat unlimited sugar, and that's not how it works. Now, first, let me tell you why I would never wear a continuous blood glucose monitor. I'm sorry if you're wearing one right now, you might live. It's Bluetooth radiation beaming to your smartphone along a meridian that is clearly affected. My fiance is an acupuncturist. She knows all about these meridians, and she sees these Apple iWatch Fitbit bitches who just having that technology right there on this meridian affects, I forget what it is, if it's the stomach line or the kidney chi, whatever it is, but she always sees problems with people having that. So like Bluetooth, I don't do it, man. I'm not wearing a Bluetooth mic. People make fun of me for it. It's like, that is at least only a 20-minute exposure. You get one of those DJI mics, you clip on like a billboard advertising your favorite company, and then, okay, it's beaming. 30 minutes, you take it off, you move about your day. But the continuous blood sugar monitor is not only in your blood, it's constant all day long Bluetooth radiation. Don't even pretend. It's non-ionizing radiation. Scientists have proven it. There's agendas, there's corporations. They put out that science for you. Don't worry, just buy it. Hold the cell phone right up to your ear. What's a tumor? I don't know. What's that? That's nothing. Your brain's growing, more intelligence. An extra brain, look at you. And then you die and you can't remember your kid's name. And they're so expensive. Like in Canada, I don't think you can even get one. It's like, it's hard times. It's like $300 a month or something. Like, what the hell is that? I just want to test some things. Biohacking over here. I'm not going to spend $300 every month for the rest of my life. So if you have a continuous monitor, just learn what you can now. Okay, but then don't continue to wear it. Like, take that off, learn something. Do something good for a month, and then, okay, I figured it out. Then you're done. So here's what I've learned. I've been experimenting with a bunch of different foods and combinations, and fruit digests quickly. Blood sugar goes up, comes right back down for the most part, unless it's super heavy, dense bananas and I do nothing afterwards. Then my blood sugar, it'll still be below normal and still okay, but not down to the perfection of like 4.4 area or under 100, under 90 really for the American numbers. So it's like, fruit is perfection. Grains, they take longer to digest. So like sometimes my dinner, I eat so much and I can feel it still in my stomach 2 hours later. Clearly the whole thing isn't digested, and then sugar's kind of high. And by kind of high, I mean like it's still under what they say. If it's under 140 2 hours after your meal, you're good. I would like to see it lower for whatever reason. I'm a perfectionist. I've seen it lower after fruit meals, so I know it's possible to be completely sucked up all the sugar 2 hours. Grain meals, a little harder to do that. So last night I had white rice with broccoli and some veggies before it. I ate a thing of arugula raw and then veggies with the rice. Nice meal. 2 hours later, my blood sugar was 7.3. And I was like, that's not bad. It's better because I've had 8.8 with like rice and jam. Jam sugar, man. Nutrition by Victoria analyzed one of my What I Eat in a Day videos, and she gave a bunch of tips, and I was making notes. So it was like, she wants you having water first. Initially, I was having sugar water, and then I would work out, and it was still in my gut. I was getting that kind of cramp feeling. I was like, that's not good. So I switched intuitively to just water and then a teaspoon of maple syrup, just to get that cortisol down, spunk up the life, and then work out. And that's been fine. No weird gut issues. But she says you want to hydrate before your meal. And that's a key that I've been missing often. I get hungry and I'm like, fruit has all the water you need. So like drink water before your meal, not too close. Leave it 20 minutes if you can. She says don't eat grains with fruit. I know that. I'm from those food combining hippie days, but I don't know why I've been doing it. Just having like fruit and rice, because that Walter Kempner guy was like the rice and fruit and sugar diet, and he mixed it all together. So I thought it was okay, but I don't know, it might not be, because I was having some strange gas for a long time. Seems all gone now, but then it returns at a nightmare fury sulfur hell, and I'm like, ah. She was saying thicker smoothies help the colon grip it better. So like you might have better digestion if the smoothies are thicker. Never really thought of that, because I've had so many digestive issues and I'm just trying to perfect it, and sometimes it's like, oh, these are a little hard to pass or like too easy to pass, and haven't found that sweet spot. But thicker smoothies, gripping the colon walls, like, yeah, thank you. When it's too thin, it's like slippery, it drops it out of your ass. And she was just stressing the fact that you need time to heal your adrenals from the sugar. If you've ever eaten a fruit meal or a starch meal and then got like super tired after, you probably have weak adrenals. Dr. Morse has said it, like, you just need rest and time and keep feeding yourself sugar all day long. And eventually you will heal, because my first couple weeks, it was rough and I was tired all the time. And now I feel so much more energy. So it doesn't take that long depending on the state of your body, but I don't know, man, like fasting is a stress on the adrenals for sure. I've always known that. Like it's not even debatable. Like you go without food, your body runs into hormone mode where it's just like, okay, I'll create energy from cortisol and adrenaline, and it's a stressful process, but some people need that break. And I've done many of those breaks, and now I'm just experimenting with the other side that says fasting's not good. It's a stress. Stop doing it. And we'll see if we can repair the adrenals and sugar metabolism in that direction. Because for years I've suffered with what I call sugar symptoms, where I eat a high fruit meal or starch and I feel like I'm getting more acne, my scalp is itchy, or I'm fatigued after, and it's like I've measured my blood sugar like an hour after a meal and it's like super high, 13, like super diabetic levels. I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm tired. I can't handle the sugar. But if you heal the insulin sensitivity and do it responsibly and just eat enough sugar that you actually use, so like be more active. And I do better with like 900 calorie meals roughly. If I go beyond that, I get a little tired and it's not great. So like eat within your sugar capabilities and earn your sugar with activity, stay hydrated, you might live. Right now, I'm thinking of measuring my blood sugar right before I'm about to eat. And if it's still elevated, don't eat yet. It's clearly still high. You have sugar, your body's already working on it. Imagine, like I've run into trouble eating like too much, too often. And it's like my sugar was already like 6.6. It's on its way down. And then I add more sugar. It's like, we weren't even done using what we have. You have enough energy, you glutton. So that's what I'm experimenting with. Simple meals, not too big. No more mixing starch and fruit together. It's clearly a gas bomb waiting to happen. So we're just doing the savory veggies and rice at night now. Very calm, not adding like tons of refined sugar to my water. Just today's breakfast was papaya, bananas, and sugar. Boom. I'm probably gonna have a smoothie somewhat soon. Mostly bananas, carob, sugar. Sugar's fine. And then the meal at dinner is like rice and veggies or potatoes and veggies. Think I'll have potatoes tonight. Take that, nightshades. So it's fun. It's a delicious diet. Gives you energy all day long. Once you heal the adrenals, and you're good to go. So that's what I've learned so far in the past month. Been doing high carb vegan for like 5, almost 6 months now, but like really ramped up the sugar production the last month and stopped the fasting. It was like 1 meal a day, high carb. That's not much. That's not much meal. And there was so much, like you have less energy while you're fasting and then no energy after the meal. I always got so tired after my meal, whereas I've already had a meal today. I'm not tired at all. I just like I'm running. And then I'll have my lunch meal and sometimes I get the afternoon dip, but sometimes I don't. And then I push through it and like we're good to go. Like way more energy overall, eating more. It makes sense on paper, like eat energy to have energy. Come on, it's common sense over here. You summon that up, I would. You mistakenly thumbed the video down, but it's actually because you add sugar to your omelets. What part of it has to be low fat for you to have sugar? You can't mix them. High fat or high carb. Not both. Balanced diet. I eat everything. The worms will eat your dead body after you donate Bitcoin. Subscribe for more Animal Center.